Right, let's do a sound check. Okay. It's my cup of tea. Right, let's do it. Right, so sound checks out. It's okay. Oh. Hello people YouTube, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another live stream. We're going to continue on to St Andrews warm-up event I've got. I did it over four rounds over 2 days, just prior to the Open Championship starting tomorrow. So, got a wee cup of tea. Cup of tea. I played a couple of society matches just there. Played one earlier this afternoon, and well, I'll just go in and show you. It's probably better. Yeah, I've actually come out of one of the official events or societies. There was another one. It was a pro amateur. I went to mid amateur, so it's a 10 handicap to +5, which is probably I'm kind of near the top end of that, +1.9. I was up at 2, but I've fallen back. I'm still in the Apex Hounds. I'm still in the True North. And I joined this one, which is a tailor-made RCR World Tour. And I think the guy's going to make up sort of real golf course competitions, which I think is going to be actually quite good. But as you can see there, this one here, I missed the first event. But I've just completed. I meant to actually go. Right, you've kind of sort of spoiled that a little bit. I meant to get into the Apex Hounds Club first. So I played this one, Frisky Forest. It was a 4-round event. I was sitting at 11 under par, going into the final round, and I shot pretty poor round. It's 5 over par. I had potential to probably go into 5th place on my own, but I just didn't play well. I started off quite poor, and I kind of made a couple of birdies here and there, but I just couldn't really get back to like even par anywhere close to it, and I kind of ended the event a bit of a downer. After playing sort of reasonably well the whole tournament, but somebody there's went 37 under, so I mean, there's always somebody goes just that little bit better. I don't know if the Apex Hounds played this event, which is quite annoying. I think he's actually put up in his season schedule, he's put up the Open Championship, but he's got it starting on the 21st. I think he's scheduled these events, he's put them like a day ahead, but you can actually start the event on the Thursday, the 20th of July. He's started it on Friday. Probably because he thinks that he can't maybe start at the 20th, but he can. Because basically one starts and then, well, one finishes, then another one starts on that day. So he's doing the Open Championship. So I probably will compete in that as well. And then I played. I've still got this True North one to play. I think I'm sitting 5 under par first round. It's quite a few days left in this one. It'll go over the weekend. Sitting 5 under, 3 behind the leader there at 8 under par. But I played that event, and after the first, I'm trying to think what hole. There was a par 3, and I think I eagled the first hole, and I was sitting like something like 8 under par through 7 holes. I basically just got off to a flyer, and then I went to one of the par 3s. It's slightly uphill, played in quite a good shot. I think it was a 7-iron, put it to about 9 foot, and I had a putt that went down a dip and came back up. So it was a level putt in terms of like elevation, but it obviously went down a dip and back up, so it kind of evened itself out. And I think I try and think if did the putt read that there was no break, but I checked it and it was breaking slightly. and the putt just the line just in front was breaking slightly. So it's basically it wasn't really too difficult a putt, and I basically put what I thought was probably the right break, but it went almost straight as a die, and I had it really well. Someone say really hard. I had it reasonably firm, and it actually went by the hole and went down the slope at the back of the green and went about 20 plus foot away, and I missed that putt coming back. And I think I missed the one coming back there, and I think I hold in for a six, a triple bogey. And then I missed chances in the way in as well. But I finished 5 under. I mean, I could have easily been 8, 9, maybe even 10 under par. But when you've got a good round going, it's quite difficult to keep that going. You start to sort of panic almost. So I've still got that event to finish, but I've got a lot of time in that, so I'm not going to really entertain that for the next couple of days. And the one that I showed you that I didn't really need to show you was the new society that I joined, which is this guy here. I think it's Wadey 70 something, 78, 76, 75. Can't remember his. But he's going to put on real courses and events, which is actually quite good. So the Volvo Masters, it was at, what was the name of the course? Let me get into it. It's at Tabby Golf Club. Quite a nice course actually. Some tricky holes, but it's not a difficult course. You're basically hitting in a driver and like 120 yard, 130 yard shots. So you're actually going in with kind of wedge play, which you should be putting it quite close. First round, I absolutely nailed it. Go to the leaderboard here. First round, I shot 60, so I was actually in the lead by 4 strokes. I was 12 under par. The leader there, the guy at the top there, was 8 under. Played, and that was actually par in the last hole at par 5. I actually ran into a bit of trouble, and I got my par to shoot 60. I should have easily got a 59. Probably could have got even lower, 58 could have been on the cards, but I should have got a 59. But I kind of messed up the last hole. I drove it, and it basically was on the fairway right at the edge, and it ran in the fairway, and right at the end it caught the light rough. And then I think, what did I hit? A pitch shot in front of the green. A pitch shot just below the bunker, I think it was in the rough, and then my pitch shot up to the green was, it just failed to stay in the top level. And then I had to chip to about, I don't know, it was 6 foot or something. I hold that putt for a par, but I should have got 60. Second round, I really should have won, if I'm really honest. I bogeyed I think it was the 16th hole, and I parred the 15th, which I thought I was hitting in a pitch shot because it was 80. I think it was 83 yards to the pin, or it was 85 to the pin or something. And I think, no, it was 87. And the club I had yardage carry was 85, and I thought it was a pitch shot, but it was my L wedge I was hitting. And when I went to swing, I realised at the last minute that it wasn't a pitch, it was actually a full shot, and I kind of ended up hitting it slow down swing. And I just messed it up, but I got a par, but that should have been a guaranteed birdie. So I kind of messed up, and I parred the first hole as well. I had into the rough, had into trouble, pitched it down for a par. So what could have been, it should really have been my first victory, potentially, unless somebody else can come in, but I really should have done better. Kind of pretty gutted over it. I'm playing well, but it's just, I hate it when you miss out. But I'm probably going to get quite a good result, and I think that the plus for this is quite. I think he's put in extra additional money. There's a plus there, 4,320 plus 1,000 coins, so that's quite a big plus for that tournament. So it should maybe get a good payday from that. So what's on the agenda tonight? Basically, I'm going to play in my society, the Pixelated Golfers. I'm playing at the moment. I've done 2 rounds of St Andrews. So let's go in. And by the way, I need to thank everybody for the donations that they made. The new update which dropped last night. I don't know. I went through. I checked it online. Some of the updates. But one of them is that you can donate money into the society from your own purse or your own bank of coins, which I think is really good. So I leveled the society up to level 4, which means I can actually make up some new tournaments to add on to this season. So at the moment, I've actually got a 7-shot lead over Deacon at 3 under par. I think he was actually about 6 under par. I think on the course he must have dropped a few strokes on the back 9 somewhere, because he was actually not that far behind. I think I made a couple of mistakes as well. I think at one point I was near a 13 under. I think I double bogeyed the 17th, and I think I bogeyed 15 if I remember. So let's go and finish off this event. We'll do the 2 rounds in this. But yeah, I'm absolutely gutted at that tournament. I really should have won it. But at the end of the day, it's quite a lot of pressure towards the end, and I mean that bogey just, I probably should have chipped the shot. I might put that video up. I don't think it will have sound on it, which is unfortunate, because I really wasn't intending to record it. I probably should have after that 60, but I kind of didn't really want to put pressure on me, to be honest. But I just made a couple of wee mistakes at the end. And needing an eagle at the last. You're 18 under par. I actually got the birdie at the last hole, but I kind of put pressure on. Somebody's going to get a really good score, so you've really got to play almost kind of like that unbelievable golf to win these tournaments.
And we are excited. Let's get down to the first tee and pick up on the action.
So the sun's out today. I've been playing really well.
It appears to be heading to the fairway.
I've got my 2 clubs really zeroed in, and I'm striking the ball really quite well at the moment. Stream says it's down. Cannot render. There's a surprise. I've got my 2. Just need to keep an eye on the sound levels. So here we go. Good light. 74. We are pitching. Go. First hole's pretty easy. That'll bounce and nip in. Just rolls on a couple of yards extra. Yeah, I'll probably think of that tournament. I mean, I was just really playing well, but getting towards the last few holes, it was, you need to make a couple of birdies at the kind of last maybe 5-6 holes, and I knew the last hole being a par 5 could have been a potential eagle chance dash easy birdie. Oh, bit of break here. 153 these greens are. It's quite funny coming from fast greens to kind of slow greens.
And starting the round off today at 1 under. And our leader today is currently at 11 under.
Deacon shot at 68, so he's went to 7 under par. That kind of puts a little bit of pressure on it.
And now let's move to the second hole.
Although we just birdied the first hole, but I mean it's
It's looking like this is bound for the short stuff.
The weather up here in Scotland at the moment is really muggy. It's quite dull outside with a spell of rain. I think there's thunderstorms. Actually down near Buckdale. I know about 5 o'clock there was the thunderstorms at Blackpool, Liverpool and that. So they're probably kind of getting it kind of bad down there at the moment. I know they had thunderstorms down south. Thunderstorms at the moment are some in Manchester, and there's a little bit kind of just south of Carlisle, heading towards Newcastle, by the looks of it. So they're probably going to miss us unless there's another storm cell comes up. I'd actually quite like to get a bit of thunder and lightning, because I do a bit of photography, so it'd be quite nice to capture. This one's kind of helping a little bit. I could just take a bit off this. I'm going to draw it into this wind. I've took a bit off of the wind, plus that draw shot's going to hold up. You see there, that's almost perfect line. And nestles down a little bit.
And he's in the short stuff now.
So I'm still.
About 13
a lot of people are saying that tour clubs are inconsistent, but to be honest, it's not the clubs that are inconsistent, it's the people that are inconsistent. So, because you really do have to, I think you really do have to either hit the draw shot or the fade to play these clubs. And if you can't do that, you're never going to handle the tour clubs. Is the sound still coming through it? I think it is. Oh, a bit of a butt glitch there. Oh, I thought that was in there. I thought that was in.
This putt's about a 2-footer here.
Is the sound still coming through? I'm going to keep an eye on this sound. I don't want it to go.
And tapping in for the par.
So we get the part.
Currently sitting
I've actually
at 1 under for the day.
I've got a fan, a desktop fan. I think it's for Christmas or something. It's a wee kind of metal fan. It's kind of USB style. I've actually plugged it into my PlayStation. I've got it at the back of my PlayStation to sort of blowing air in. It is quite warm around it. Just to kind of cool it down a bit.
And now let's move to the third hole.
So let's go, let's move. Quite a big fairway this. I can remember Ian Baker Finch. It was one of the Opens. Don't know when it was. When did Faldo win that year? Was it 1990?
Yeah, he's got to be happy with that.
Ian Baker Finch went out of bounds at the first hole, which is probably considered to be one of the widest fairways in the world. As he was on his backswing, there was a gust of wind blew his hat off, just as he was kind of coming down into his swing, and he actually ended up hitting a duck hook shot, and he actually went out of bounds, which was quite interesting. This wind's screaming at the back. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get there. Probably should, but I'm just going to put a tiny touch on it. So you can see there that I hit my natural shot. There's the draw shot, and there you go. That's right in. I've really been striking the ball well.
Putts for birdie.
I'm getting my draw swing. I'm getting the yardage. I'm pretty much dialed in.
And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And
yeah, there's a lot of people saying that the tour clubs are inconsistent, but it's just not the case. You've got to be consistent, and that's what it's all about. Because I see people hitting shots where they're kind of just hitting it in the cone, and they're hoping if they hit it in the cone, they're going to hit a good shot. But
now the fourth hole.
You kind of are hitting a good shot, but you've got to basically draw and fade it. And actually, there's a video that I made this morning. I'll probably upload it at some point tonight. And it's all about how many yards it drifts offline when you hit the draw and the fade shot. And it's significant enough that you really need to determine what shot you're going to hit.
We'll have some fairway here.
Even with player clubs, it's not. It still deviates the same yardage off the centre line when you draw or fade the shot, but it's maybe not as dramatic, but I still think you need to do it when you play player clubs as well. Probably. I'm actually going to leave that as is because I'm going to draw it in. 15. What's that going to be? 5-5, 5-2 roughly. Need to get a bit off this. And there's a draw shot. Almost perfect. I'm going to be a bit short. It's probably going to roll up a tiny bit. Probably should have moved it over a little bit with that slope.
And this one's for birdie.
But I'm really happy with playing the tour clubs. I couldn't go back to play it. A little bit of break at the top there. I'm going to go over here, I think. Distance up is 6 inches. Hitting a little bit harder because these are slower greens. A wee bit short.
This one's about 6 feet away.
Oh, just made it.
With a solid putt.
It's one of those putts that sometimes you maybe put too much, you don't put enough. Easily missed.
Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store today.
So some of the other players, like Colin 13's not played yet, and 5JJ hasn't played. They're really low handicap golfers, and plus, I think one's +6 and the other's +5, I believe. My handicaps went kind of up and down. I was up at 5, and then I was back down to like 1.4, I think, and I'm back up to, I think I'm 1.9 at the moment.
And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And about 230 from the pin.
And I think it was the last night on the stream, I actually got the trophy for +10 handicap because I glitched and I was plus 179.3 or something, I think it was. And I actually got that trophy for being at +10, which I thought was quite funny. Probably get there with this 4 hybrid. I feel the ball's going to run it a lot. Hoping it runs. These hybrids are really good to hit, and that's like a straight shot basically. It's going to be okay. Hopefully it kicks up. Keep rolling. That's not bad. Do nicely.
Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities.
Give it enough.
So
just
close.
Missed. Just missed it.
And this one's for birdie. And a nice
above it.
And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one.
Give it enough. So the Open Championship starts tomorrow morning. Quite excited for it. Hope it's going to be a good tournament this year. If it's half as good as last year's, then we're in for a good tournament. I thought last year was really good against Stenson and Mickelson.
I think he's going to like that.
But I don't think I can pick who's going to win, like a top 5 pick. I don't really bother with that too much. See, this is a normal shot. This is where I made the mistake. I thought I was hitting a pitch shot at the last tournament. But I was actually hitting this, and when my swing went beyond the pitch, I kind of went, oh, hold on, and I was already in the downswing, so kind of messed that one up. Probably actually going to hit the pitch in here, to be honest. I think it'll be a better shot. Kind of controlling that wind a bit better. There you go. Boom, baby.
And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that putt will drop for birdie.
Birdie.
And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today.
So I'll probably scout ahead to see what PGA Tour events are on, and I'll kind of see what I can put in if there's any sort of real events coming up versus the pros series. But I'll need to check see, because whether or not the society we get another,
find some fairway here.
I don't know if there's another 5 tournaments onto the season that we've got just now. I mean, we could end the season after what we've got, but we might as well keep it going. I mean, it'll be better in the long run. 13. Also, I'm going to call the tournaments at the weekend will be just whatever they are, and the tournaments at the beginning of the week, Monday to Wednesday, I'm going to call them Pro-Am, so that there's a kind of distinction between the kind of full events at the weekend, which will be 4 rounds, and the Pro-Ams will be probably 2, might be 3 rounds, depending on the course. Might even put in like a single event as well, and have like 2 rounds, maybe Monday to Tuesday, then Wednesday will be just a single shootout on a course, maybe a new course that I've played and liked. Could put that in. Let's go with this. Oh, bite, too much. Yeah, just a bit too much with that. So that'll be the kind of name distinction between those two.
Birdie.
And I'll just pick a course that I think's pretty good to play, and I'll just call it whatever Pro-Am. And the Pro-Am will signify that it's a Monday to Wednesday tournament. This is breaking a little bit. Did I hit that? Oh, turn. Just a little bit shy.
The long putt.
So there's early 1981. By the way, check out his YouTube. I actually just need to check if I think it's the Fog.
Take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard.
FOWG, I believe.
4 under is
I played alongside him at Buckdale a couple of nights back, and he gave me a shout out on his channel. So I'll do this. I'll respond back. I'll just double check that's what it is. I don't want to get the wrong. I don't want to get the wrong website. So where is he? Early 1981. I don't know if that's his actual. I thought his name was the Fog. Wait till. Okay, it's early 1981. I thought it was the Fog. Maybe that's another channel. I'll just put the link in, or I'll put his name as it is. Dash. He's a fellow Scot. That's his name there in case anybody wants to check him out. I've seen he's playing Buckdale. He's obviously getting some practice in. I think he's doing an event on his career. I think he's going to do the Open. But check out his website, his YouTube channel.
See what happens.
Seven 184. Mine's kind of half, so it's probably going to be about 190. Oh, we've got a Joe 90. Try and hit this with a fade. Now, I want to play a fade shot here because the wind's coming across, so I want this shot to hold it into that wind slightly before it goes back.
That looks
so it's going to cut that deficit, that wind down a little bit. I'm still going to get some action in the ball, and that's a beautiful shot in there. And that's what I do. I basically
Alright, and he's on the green
to
now.
play the tour clubs, even playing player clubs, you can do this.
From here.
And you've got to really play it into the wind a lot of the time. A bit of breaking this. Greens are a bit slow, so I need to be. Oh, you
I thought
didn't
that
hit
one
it.
was gonna be in.
Oh, did not hit that. That was right on line as well.
And currently sitting at 4 under for the day.
Slow, so, but definitely check out. I'm sure I need to check that actually. No, that was a cup of tea, Ricky. Better than Monster, and it was good.
Teeing off on this
It
par
was,
4.
I think it was Kenyan loose tea as well from Marks and Spencers.
Why did you assume that you only drink that you drink a lot of energy juice?
And I would just like to point out as well, Mummy doesn't allow energy drinks after at least 6 p.m. It's not good in the health. Oh, stay, that's going to draw a little bit too much.
But you don't even drink a lot of energy drinks.
Not Megan's, no. Megan's tea is absolutely rank. I think she put some Zephora in it. My tea's a lot better. It's good quality tea leaves. Assam. Oh, bite. That's not bad. Wait, I need to check this. I'm sure it was the fog that guy is under. I know sometimes my name on YouTube's different. I think it's Daza. Is it 007 1974's the name that comes up, but it obviously highlights my name. Wait, I type in the fog. FOWG. Nah, but I don't drink. See, there's a fog there. Yeah, that's got to be early 1981. That is right. But no, I don't really. I certainly don't drink any energy drinks after a certain time. I really don't drink that much in the way of energy drinks. I have it every now and then, but it's certainly not a lot. I'll put here. Cup of tea.
And that one will drop. And after that one,
The
5 under
cup
par
of tea.
for the day.
Yeah, Monsters. I mean, it's okay, but I don't.
Okay, and the 10th hole.
That stuff can really your S word up in a big way. Right, we need to draw this into the wind, and then it will start drifting back with that wind there. There we go, it starts drifting off.
It's looking like it's heading into the fairway.
Yeah, probably. If I was sponsored by Monster, I would probably need to get some form of a can I could screw off, put Kunsel juice in it, and basically drink the water. By the way, you can't say council juice, it's going to be Kunsel juice. It's basically tap water in Scotland, just in case anybody wonders what I'm talking about. But you can't say council juice. You've got to say Kunsel juice. So that's tap water. And it's good for you. It's got all those kind of ions and minerals, and probably some other substance. Get up. Oh baby. In there tight. And it proceeds to roll on about a couple of yards.
And this
Make
one's
sure
for
my
birdie.
sound's okay. Get up. Yep, sounds okay. I don't know why, every time I check my sound level, I unmute my stream preview, and I seem to do, I don't talk for like maybe 30 seconds, and I think my sounds went. Like this actually doesn't break that much.
Yeah, that one's right in the cup.
Wiped its
And
feet a
after
little.
that hole, 6 under for the day.
So maybe John. I was thinking the other day, John Rahm could be a good bet for the Open, because he played well the week before the Scottish Open and the Irish Open, and that's a kind of linksy type course. So he actually played well there.
And now teeing off on the par 3
But it depends his temperament. He can get a bit kind of. I'm actually 6 under par here. I'm not really sort of checking my score. They've also changed the stroke. It used to be 0 when you teed off, because I was playing a hole and it said that, say it was a par 4, and I actually said that I thought I was putting for a bogey. I was actually putting for par. So they've changed that in the update. 190. Well, we're not going to hit a Joe 90. I'll probably go up to a 179. Wait into this wind. It's going to come back. Oh my god, she's back.
Shot's looking pretty good.
Go! Not bad.
And that
Up a
approach
cup
is on
of
the
tea.
green. Quite a long putt ahead.
What have we got here? 20, 21, 20? I don't think I hit that, did it? No. Nah.
This one's about 3
Didn't hit
feet
it.
away. And that one will drop for par. And they're 6 under on the day after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off.
Probably not going to look at that wind. 18. Blowing up a bit.
And something sounded
Oh,
off with
kind of
that
just hit that
swing.
outside the cone. That's the first real bad drive I've hit in a while. So we're in the cabbage. Okay, it's giving us a bit of a weird. It's giving us a pitch shot here. I'm going to hit that, maybe out the cabbage. I don't think we're going to make it. In fact, we'll go another club box, but we're going to hit this goss or bush, whatever it is beside us. Oh, bunker. Yeah, we're in the bunker.
Now let's see what happens here from the sand trap.
Yeah, that's my granddaughter. She was down the last few days there. No, she was the weekend, and that's what she says. Cup of tea. She's not getting my cup of tea. It's too expensive. 21, 1 foot up, 73 to 93%. Probably going to roll quite a bit when it comes out of this bunker. We'll just go full bore, because if we overhit it, it's probably going to roll back off that hill. So happy days. Right, spin back, come on. Come on. Yeah,
And with
didn't
that,
go
he's
too
going to move
far.
on to the green. And about 7 feet to go here.
Should be on the left edge there. A bit of kind of glitch there when he went to
par
putt
putt
there.
will drop. And after that one, they're 6 under for the day.
So Deacon's obviously finished there at 7 under par.
And now the 13th hole.
Smelly Cat's actually played usually a better player than that.
Vader, isn't it? Smelly cat.
Yeah. There's a stinky cat. Probably actually go here. I want to hit this with a bit of fade just to hold it up. And that's natural fade, that's not. Oh, missed my downswing there. That is not a good fade shot. That's a bit
shot here.
A bit slicey. I probably actually deserved to get in that bunker from that shot.
Well, that's too bad. I thought for sure this was going to be all right.
Right, 160. I don't think we're going to get that up over that ridge. I don't think we can reach. I mean, we could maybe reach this. I might actually aim over here and maybe hope that we catch this. Gauge the 8 iron. Yeah, I actually probably could have made it over.
Looks like this is bound for some.
Oh, right in that. Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. Right in the thick stuff. Okay. 81 to 85%. Probably want to club up a little bit. Just take a bit off it. Get down. It's not bad. It eventually finds the green.
From 23 feet.
Right. Get in!
Oh my,
Come on!
That was just fun to watch.
What was that,
And
par?
sitting at 6 under for the day after that
Yeah.
hole.
That was a good par saving putt. Man, the heating here is phenomenal.
Teeing off on par 5.
Right, we can just aim this here and let it drift in the wind.
Well,
Take it over just a little bit more.
Fairway.
$320. Yeah, easily get it up there. Again, it's probably going to break over a little bit. Should start turning over. I've actually got some of my favourite streamers are on. I've got the Mighty Jingles came on about, I think he's been online for a while. I think he came on about 6 o'clock. And Jimmy Broadbent's also on. So I'm watching Jingles at the moment. I might tune into Jimmy Broadbent later. Here we go, we've got another pit shot here. Probably just go down that a little bit. Hopefully this should land close. Just drifted a little bit. Pin high.
It's about 6 feet to go here.
I
And
didn't
it is
break.
close, very close. Once again.
Did not break. I
And
thought
about
that would have
5
broke
feet
a
to
little
go
bit
here.
more.
Oh, my
Oh,
layers. That
you
was,
are
very,
kidding
very
me.
close. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 under for the day.
Drop short. That
And
was.
setting up now
That
in
was.
15th.
That was a missed couple of putts there. Nasty.
Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And about 190 yards to the pin.
Right into that wind. I'm not going to take anything off this hybrid because I think it's going to get knocked down a little bit more by that wind. I imagine.
I think that's the
Hybrids in this game are so good to hit. Very accurate. Oh, look at this coming down. See how it. Oh, you. Oh, that was close.
And this putt is for
I was just about to say, see how much it's coming down, as if the wind's really sort of taking a couple extra yards out of it. Oh, that was almost in.
solid putt. And after that hole, 6 under for the day.
So I guess it's back to 6 under. Can I get us back on track?
And now setting up for the next
So
par
coming
4
into the
hole.
last 3 holes. Difficult hole this. There's out of bounds down that fence line there. So there's really not a lot in it. It's quite a tight hole.
And I think he's going to like that. And from 140 yards away.
Let's bend this over a little bit. 2. So the wind's going to add. Again, I'm going to get into this club and maybe try and hit. Wind's going to knock it down a bit. Again, we're going to try and hit the draw here.
7 iron
Kind of do it's probably more straight. Oh, we hit downswing fast. That's what's bending as much. Fast downswing makes your short turn to the left. Here's Vader coming. Vader, why do you always come and annoy me? Hmm? You do. Oh, look at this putt. 75 foot. It's 1 foot up. Let's just get the. So it's 6. Man, this is going to be a huge putt. Let's see what's at our feet here. Probably this is. I need to change back to the putter. This is probably going to be a lag putt here. I'm just trying to guesstimate. It's probably have to be quite big. Up over the hill. It's looking reasonable. It's a little bit strong. Not bad.
13
It's not the
feet
easiest
to
to
go.
do long putts in this game. Here I've got 16. Go, go! Then you hit it. Ah.
Now let's take a look at the
Is there a
leaderboard.
bogey?
And after that one, 5
It
under
was a
par
bogey,
for
Vader.
the
It wasn't
day.
a par, it was a bogey.
And number 17.
Okay, so we could either go with the fade here, or we can just basically hit the draw and let it come back. Well, that's the plan anyway. Quite a bold line. And it should start to come back with that wind.
Okay, this one's looking pretty good.
Perfect.
And about 210 to the pin.
Decent lie. Mm, 210, 3, 211. So we've probably got 226. That could be just a bit right, if I'm honest.
That looks like
Hoping the wind knocks a bit off this. It's drifting over just a touch, I think. It's going to be a longish putt, but...
And that approach has found the green, but quite far away from
yeah,
the hole at this point.
For some reason, the actual leaderboard is like delayed by a bit of hole. So the leaderboard's not... Sometimes it can be kind of live, but a lot of the time it's slightly behind the kind of live score. Right, what have we got here? It's not bad, I guess not a long putt though. Okay, it's breaking. Yeah, it's breaking a bit. Let's see what it's at, feet. Yeah, it's the same. Right, let's try and judge this. Not high enough. It's speedy. It's a bit speedy. Don't go near that ridge line. Stop. Oh, for goodness
26 feet
sake.
from the cup.
Now, I think we're going to drop a stroke here. We've got this for par. See, before it would have said stroke 3, and this would have been your 4th stroke, but it's actually telling you that this is your 4th. Which I think is probably a better way of doing it. Right, what have we got? Oh, this is uphill quite a bit. This is a tough putt here. Chances of making it kind of slim. Come on. And maybe the line was kind of half there.
And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And the bogey putt will drop.
It's quite a difficult hole.
And
It's not the
currently
easiest
sitting
hole
at
to
4
play.
under for the day.
So we're dropping back a little bit with 4 under
Teeing it
par.
up here on the 18th.
14 under for the championship. Pretty easy hole this.
Well,
There's
so far so good for this one.
a massive fairway to aim for. Get into like pitch distance. We can probably put this quite close, hopefully. The wind's not going to affect it too much. This is uphill as well. It's going to knock a bit off it. I think I'm just going to go with this. I think that uphill. Oh, that's a full shot.
This one's looking good.
Okay, it's actually worked out not too bad because yeah, it's going to spin a little. I thought that was a pit. That's the second time I've played that. Did that in the last tournament and it did. Well, it cost me a little bit because I should have got a birdie.
67.
I ended up with a par. Again, quite a long putt here. That's I say 15. 45. See what the break is. To be honest, there's not a lot. A break. Did we hit it? Did we hit it? Oh, you.
Oh, and wouldn't that have been nice? And if this drops, it's for a final round score of 68. And
Not
tapping
bad.
in
Under
to
par.
end the round with a par. Well, that is all for us here at the TGC Network. We thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
We actually shoot. See, that's still a hole behind. It's at the 17th. Shoot. Did I say 68? 67, 67, 68. We're 14 under par. I don't know why you have to keep rating the course. I've already done that. So let's continue. We'll do the final round. Try and
Hello,
get to see what the
ladies and
final
gentlemen.
round
My name
scores
is
are.
John McCarthy, and I'm giving you all of the welcomes for joining us today here at this
14
event.
under. We'll see
brought
what
to
the
you by the
score is
TGC
after
Network.
this hole.
And this is the
Conditions
end,
are quite
folks.
good.
Final round
Not a lot
action
of
here.
breeze.
This is the 10th event of the season, and I can't wait to see how it concludes. We're down on the first hole tee off to see just that.
Pin position there's the usual Sunday pin, right at the front. Good drive.
Pretty sure he's going to like that one.
Okay. Now we could hit the pitch shot and we could hit a 4-pin. I feel the flop might be good because the flop goes just a little bit beyond. It's just going to deal off to a touch. Go there. And it should bite in. See, it just goes a couple extra yards by.
This
That'll
one's
do
about
it.
6 feet away. Ooh, just
Oh,
missing
you
here.
scumbag.
This puts about 3 feet away.
Mighty Jingles went offline. I wish I had
And
that.
that
That was
one
an easy
will
putt
drop.
actually.
And
Check out
starting
Jimmy
the round
Broadbent.
off with a par. And our leader currently at 14 under for the day.
So let's see the scores and the doors here. We'll take this stream. Oh look, somebody's streaming the golf club too. Oh, it's me. Just make sure sound's coming through. So let's see the score. Yep. Right, what have we got? So Deacon 7364 shot a 69 today, 3 under par. So he goes to 10 under. Not a bad tournament for him. John Boy, Jonathan had a 66. He's 8 under, so he actually did really well at the last round. Smelly Cat 21, 67. So he had quite a bad third round, I think. So he went back to +4. So we've got a 4-shot lead at the moment.
Now let's see what the second hole has
Can
in
we seal
store.
the victory?
This one's looking pretty good so far. And about 145 yards to the pin.
Here we go. 4-3 could probably actually go in. I'm not going to take anything off this. It should come down. Might take a tiny bit off it.
Going
Give
with
hitting in the
9
draw
iron.
shot there. Nice shot in. So I think it's really important to hit that draw and fade shot. I can't
This one's about 10
say
feet
enough
from the cup.
about it. If you want to be consistent, you really need to find just eliminate the straight shot because it's not going to happen all the time. You're always going to hit some form of a draw or a fade.
Oh, that
Just
would
missed
have
it.
been good.
I was thinking about taking another notch to the side there, but
This one's about 7 feet away. And that putt will
make the return
drop
though.
for par. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And now, let us see.
I think it'd be good if instead of showing you like the final scores that's them in and finished, if they actually played it along as you played it, which would be quite good, I think. So that maybe there'd be a group at the next hole, and whoever's actually got second place would actually play it alongside you, and then you'd see the scores gradually as they play. That way you don't know what score you need to hit to win. It'd be quite good if it was quite tight. Yeah, maybe if I started playing kind of poor and I was maybe dropping a couple of strokes. Deacon was actually getting sort of 7 under, went to 8, and then he went to maybe 9 under, and it started to get a bit edgy. That'd be quite good. But this sort of like, oh, I need to shoot this to win, I maybe don't like as much. It's quite a nasty lie here. 95. It's probably going to deal off that a little bit. I'm going to play it as is. Hopefully that waft.
This is going towards the green here.
Yeah, just about. Maybe just probably put a little bit on it.
And this for the birdie.
Come on, break.
Ooh, and that was very close.
Close side.
This one's about.
I'm in the Pixelated Golfers Association. I'll write it down as well. I'm going to have to disturb my cat here. Is sitting on my keyboard. It's alright, Vader. You don't need to go anywhere. Now you're going to come and annoy me when I'm typing. No, don't type. Look at Carl, he's typing. It'll be better if I actually selected the box. So I'll type it in just so you know. I'm trying to get more members in. This is my society that I made up. But new golf and new golfers. Well, new golfers are welcome. I suppose that's what we are. This cat is doing his little piddy paddy thing. So that's it. The Pixelated Golfers Association. But if I actually pause it, I was going to see if you could actually see it. I don't think it shows you on here, does it? Yeah. I kind of keep forgetting to sort of publicise my society.
And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole.
But the more people get in, the better it's going to become. I've actually leave the Jammy Dodgers. He's eating my Jammy Dodgers. I've actually got the Open Championship teeing off tomorrow. It's going to be versus the Pros event, which basically we just play alongside the Pros as they play the Open Championship tomorrow. So you can participate in that.
Alright, here's the 4th.
And I'm always doing tournaments. I'm actually planning, we've got up to, there's another pro event happening, the WGC, what is it, WGC, oh I can't remember the name, it's at Firestone in August. Got that coming up as well. So it's a good wee club to join. I'd like, that's very fast, downswing. That's a very, very nasty tee shot. It might actually get out onto the fairway. Oh dear. Yeah, good one.
He'll be happy with that. And about 180 yards to the pin.
So I'm always trying to get people in. I'd like to get like, it'd be nice if we had maybe like 30 people. Plus would be good. But it's a good wee society. If we get a couple more people in, we can attract more, which is what I want. Like, what is this in an upslope? I think that's going to actually cut off a little bit. It's going to maybe, I'll probably need to hit it as is. Hit stock 6 iron here.
The 6 iron.
Get a good bounce. Yeah, it's not bad. So, more than welcome to join.
From 20 feet out.
Not about a break in this. 20 foot. Get the break right. Oh,
that was very close. Just didn't drop. This putt's about 5
so close, but yet so
from the
far.
cup.
That one's behind
Our
me.
putt will drop.
No, I thought he was going to do his spin job. I've got 2 carts, by the way, in case anybody's wondering who I'm talking to.
Okay, and here is the 5th hole.
So still even par. We've not really made a move yet. Kind of played, not, I wouldn't say we played scrappy, but we're kind of getting close to the win here.
Yeah,
I was going to be a little bit nervous.
Fairway bound.
I've also got a, I don't know if that person paid still watching, I've actually got a Facebook page as well.
240 yards out.
A Facebook and a Twitter account linked to the society so people can get in touch. If they've got any courses that they've played that they think the other members will like, they can drop it in. And it's just Pixelated Golfers. What is it? Pixelated Golfers Association on Facebook, and I think it's just Pixelated Golfers on Twitter. But probably the Facebook page is probably better. You can actually put more words in, and I just think it's a better format to communicate. So people can recommend courses. I put the results on, and it's quite good just to get people to kind of communicate, keep it updated. 2-4. This probably could be the club. It's coming over. It's on line.
Good.
Why is the one soft? Come on, one soft. Oh, man, that was still a little bit over.
And that's
Could have
a
probably
pretty
hit the pin. I don't know if it would
inspiring
have
shot
been in,
just there,
but
hitting this
still
par
would have been
5
quite
green
close.
in 2 definite eagle possibilities.
We've got an eagle putt here. Hit that a bit hard. Hit that a bit hard. Oh, it's it really break.
And this putt's for birdie.
And there's no
Finishing the hole,
restrictions
solid
at
putt.
all on
And after that hole,
like
1
handicap.
under
It's open
for
to
the
all.
day.
There is, I think there's 150 coins to get in, but coins in this game are quite easy to make up when you play courses. It's not as if it's like a hard
moving on
currency
to the
to get
sixth
hold
here.
of. How's this course? I'm thinking of trying it. It's really nice. It plays. I'm going to say it can play easy at times, but the finish is quite tough. The 17th road hole is quite a tough hole to play. There's out of bounds. I think it's at the 16th hole down that right hand side. But it's quite a nice course. It's certainly a good rendition of St Andrews. You know, all the bunkers are in the right places. And if the wind's blowing, it can be reasonably tough. But it's a nice course to play. Crazy Train.
And this is about a 105-yard shot to the pin.
105. What would you off this sand wedge touch? Draw it in here. I don't know about this jumper I'm wearing. I kind of like it. I think the trousers, I don't know, I might change up a little. Just a
And
little
he
bit
is
too
on.
much de-waft in
And
that.
about 9 feet away here.
In there tight though. Good chance at birdie here.
Oh, that's
too much.
bad luck there.
Oh, I thought it was going to break just a touch more than that.
3 feet away here.
PS4. I actually never seen that comment there. PME 2001. I hope you're still here. It's on PS4.
And next up is a par 4, folks.
Yeah, I'm back to driving the ball a bit better here. Kind of had a couple of loose ones there. Just the swing was very fast. Caused me a bit of grief. But I actually ended up on the fairway, so I actually kind of got out of jail there. 67, 65 here. This could be just a bit perfect. Just gonna take a bit off it. Pitch this in. Bounce. Should nestle down. Nah, not bad.
And about 8 feet to the cup.
Another birdie chance here. Again, it's similar to that last putt. I kind of want to put too much on it. That's my putt stroke there. Bit of sweat building on the grips here. Getting a bit nervous.
The day after that one.
So that says we extend our lead to 5 shots. In fact, there's that 16 under with that. Yeah, it's delayed, so 6-shot lead. So we're playing steady. 203. Probably playing 201. That 5-iron might just loft it up just a touch. Drop this into the flag here. My favourite shot there, the draw. That's probably slightly straight and might not be over enough. Yeah, we missed that one just a touch. I'll type that in chat as well. I like to kind of, although I'm verbally saying stuff, I like to maybe keep the chat updated as well. Just make sure that audio is coming through. Why did I stop playing it? Favourite shot? Yeah, it's coming through. Put the flag in there. Yeah, I've actually went. I'm not exactly close here. Kind of like a double breaker almost. What does it do at the end? What's that way? It's kind of bit of a mixed bag here. Did we hit it enough? Yeah, speed was good. Bit turn at the end there.
Oh, and a very good attempt at what was a.
Who's going to win the Open? Justin Rose is. He's maybe not had the best of years. He's kind of. Although he did play. I'm trying to remember what he finished at the Irish Open. He kind of featured at the first 2 rounds.
At 2 under for the day.
Justin Rose. He's a good enough player to win the Open Championship. I don't know. I mean, Tommy Fleetwood could be a really good kind of bet because he's a kind of local boy. I still fancy John Rahm. I think it really depends how he can kind of. He can get a bit sort of. He can lose the heads sometimes, John Rahm, but he's a good player. He's a good strong player. He could be decent, but to be honest, it's such a difficult one to call. There's a lot of players that could feature. Mickelson's yeah. I mean, Mickelson's not. I wouldn't say he's had a terrible year, but yeah, he could feature. I don't think McIlroy is. I honestly think McIlroy is going to miss the cut. I don't think he's going to. But then he could come out the gates and play well. I really don't know. His game's not there at the moment. I sometimes think it's not really that he's obviously got the game, but I think his kind of head's not in the game. Probably he's made too much money, to be honest. But I think Tommy Fleetwood could be a good bet. Stenson,
Nice little putt.
I don't know. Stenson's not been playing well.
And after that hole, 3 under on the day.
And he's actually admitted that. But I mean, he could turn it around. I wouldn't rule him out, to be honest, Stenson. But who else? Westwood. I don't know, Westwood. I'd like to see Westwood win a major. I think the guy deserves it. He's probably one of the best ball strikers off the tee, driving wise. He's phenomenal, but his putting's been his biggest kind of nemesis. But I'd like to see Westwood win a major. Spieth's not really been.
Sure this is gonna land in the fairway here.
Maybe not been there. Who else? I'm actually trying to think of players here. Dustin Johnson, I think he's still really coming back from his injury. Before the Masters, he was probably playing some of the best golf ever. I mean, the guy was on fire, but since his injury, I don't think he's back to.
This might be a bit too much.
Not really fitness wise, but just maybe golf and maybe even a bit of fitness. He's not there yet, but he could. I don't really think the Open's built for Dustin Johnson. I mean, you can have the power, but sometimes power's not everything in golf. You've got to think your way around the course.
You man has the power.
Exactly. Oh, I just missed that part, just bumped the edge. You've got to really think your way around a links course. Having raw power is obviously good, but it's not the be-all and end-all.
And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard.
Cabrera Bello, he obviously won just the Scottish Open there, but
3 under par.
He's a good player. He could maybe have a round where he's like a couple under par and he's maybe featuring and then he might fall away. Trying to think of some other players.
Moving on to the 11th hole.
But I mean, the Open's obviously, as the name suggests, it's basically open. I mean, you'll probably get a kind of unknown golfer coming through and maybe playing good for the first 2 rounds of golf and then falling away the 3rd and 4th round. It'll be interesting to see what some of the kind of featured players start off with. Depends the weather. I think the weather's meant to be. It's not going to be too nice. I think there's thunderstorms down there at the moment. So it's probably a lot of rain, and it might soften the course up. If the course stays quite firm, then it's probably going to be quite difficult. But if there's quite a bit of rain down there, which I imagine if there was thunderstorms passing through today, it's going to soften the course up. So that could really make it, the scoring just that little bit easier. Yeah, Tommy Fleetwood, I think, is he not Blackpool? Is it Liverpool? I can't remember. I think he's definitely local. It's within his precinct, if you know what I mean. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. I mean, he's playing well this year, Tommy Fleetwood. He's won in the European Tour, and he played well at the US Open. The final round, he kind of played well enough where he had a chance to potentially win it. But then again, it's like a lot of things. He had a chance, but he didn't take it. But he wasn't far off. And that's probably put him in good stead. You know, he's got probably quite a bit of confidence off that. Yeah, if the wind blows, it's going to make it exciting, definitely. I just hope that the rain hasn't softened the course up, because the combination of the wind and firm fairways and greens would make it really interesting. But it's a tough one to call. I mean, Garcia as well. Garcia's playing well this year. Although after the Masters, he's kind of, I don't know, he's dropped down just a little bit.
and it just
missing some
doesn't
putts
drop.
here.
5 feet to go here.
I think Sandy Lyle is going to win. Sandy Lyle's my ultimate favourite golfer. Being a fellow Scotsman as well. But I don't think he'll feature. So, who's actually teeing off? Well, that's practice stage. So there's round one. Mark O'Meara, Chris Wood and Ryan Moore tee off at 6:35. Nice and early. I need to remember and set my alarm to get up.
For bogey. And after that hole, 2 under.
The Open. There's Sandy Lyle there. Paul Broadhurst. He'll be a good age now. Tom Lehman. Billy Horschel. Danny Willett. He's just played terrible. Since he won the Masters, he's just played really poor. Played poor at the Ryder Cup. The guy just hasn't played.
And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairways.
Matthew Fitzpatrick, Steve Stricker, Grillo. Grillo's quite a good player, but Jason Duffner, Brandon Grace, another good player. DeChambeau, Mr. One Club Length. Russell Knox, good Scottish player. Ian Poulter. I wonder what Ian Poulter could do. He played decent at the Scottish Open. No, Sam Torrance. Sam Torrance was a good player in his day. I actually knew his caddy as well, Brandon Watt. Caddied for Sam Torrance for a good number of years. Stayed just across the road from it. 45-yard can deal off this a touch. Sandy Lyle was one of my favourite golfers back in the day.
This putt's for birdie.
Yeah, Danny Willett's I don't know as well, his swing, he fidgets a lot and he's kind of, he does all body pop and stuff, and I just don't know, I don't know if he'll ever come back. I mean, it's good in a way that he won a major, but you'd honestly say that there's other players out there that deserve a major more than what he did. That's taking nothing away from how he won it. But the likes of like Westwood, for instance, that guy's played well. He's choked a little bit, but you got to remember as well, it's not easy winning. It's not easy winning a PGA Tour or a European Tour event, but to win a major is just times 10. It's not easy. Get in.
Oh, that was so close.
I'm missing shots. David Duval.
4 feet.
Guy from Thailand that I've never heard of. Who else have we got here? Kapua, anyway. Peter Ewine. Webb Simpson. Wesley Bryant. Darren Clark's playing. Gary Woodland. Podrick Harrington, now there's a swing for you. He's changed his swing, he's got this kind of like steps back in his backswing and then kind of faces, kind of swings through with his hips. It's kind of weird, but he played well at the Scottish Open. Had a bad, I think, third round.
And finishing this one with a good
sort of came back in the final round, but
and currently sitting at 2 under.
No, good old Irish player. He could play well in the wind if it gets up. Pat Perez, nah. There's Stenson. Jordan Spieth, I don't know. Justin Thomas, I don't think he will do it. Oosthuizen's a good Open player.
And time for the 13th here.
go up that bit. I've usually went. I'll go over this way a little bit. Good drive.
And this shot's looking promising.
Matsuyama, but I don't know what he's done at the Open. Brooks Koepka or Koepka. Can't Koepka's how you pronounce it. Shane Lowry.
And about 155 yards out.
Tony Finau. Beef. I like to see Beef do well. I think he's a fantastic player in terms of. I mean, he's actually got a bit of game. It's not as if he's just all about like show. He's obviously got that sort of crowd backing, but he is a decent player. Let's not be kidded. 156. Let's hit this in stock.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Ricky fellas, I mean, he's playing well at the moment.
And with that, he's on the green. And
He's
this
a decent
putt
player.
is for birdie.
Just wonder if he can hold on to it though. That's the only thing. I think he's going to win a major at some point. That's for sure. But has he got the game? Tum.
Ooh.
If I get the game here, I might be losing this.
And about 5
John
feet from
Daly.
the cup.
Anything else? Ross Fisher's played well this year. Tyrrell Hatton, oh. It's not that I quite like Tyrrell Hatton. I think he's a decent enough player, but his hat's doing my head in. If you watch Tyrrell Hatton, check his hat out. It goes into like a cone. It's like cone head. It's got a wee peak.
Oh,
I missed that putt. His hats are terrible.
That's about a few
Peaky
feet
hat.
from the cup.
Yeah, I just use the old bog standard PS4 controller.
And tapping in for bogey. And 1 under for the
None of
day
these people,
after
I mean,
that hole.
For somebody to buy a control pad that you can switch the axis off, meaning that you don't hit a bad shot, you hit it perfectly straight. I mean, where's the fun in that?
And
I like to play
teeing
tour
off
clubs because
on
you
the par
can
five.
actually make a mistake at times, and that's what playing golf's all about. It's, you know, you're not always going to hit a perfect shot. I like to hit a draw off the tee,
It appears to be heading for the
just get that
fairway
ball
here.
turning over. But I'm all natural. Zach Johnson, there's Garcia, Jason Day. That's quite a good group. Group 35. Tee off at 1 o'clock British time. Jason Day's not really been playing well this year. Adam Scott, great swing. There's Paul. In fact, that's another good group. Ricky Fowler, Adam Scott, and Paul Casey. Group 37. Tee off at 13:26 British Standard Time. Paul Casey's played well. That could actually be quite a good group. Hopefully, if they can all sort of group together and play decent, that'd be pretty good to see. Paul Casey could be good. Whether he's got the ability to win a major, I really don't know. Again, like a lot of professional golfers, they've got the game to win, but there's a difference being a good player and winning a major. Sometimes you've got to get a bit of luck. Sometimes you get a bit of bad luck, you still win. It's really, it can go both ways. Richie Ramsey, Kuchar, Fox, Clydesdale, Hoffman, Kisner, Jimmy Walker. Jimmy Walker's got that. He got that. Is it Lyme disease where you get a tick and you get infected in your blood and you become quite tired and no energy. I've not really seen him play well the last few months in the PGA Tour. Now what we got here? Chip. Probably actually going to flop this, to be honest. I'm 50. I keep needing to check my score because I've actually got a tournament to win here. 40. What am I doing? Flop. I'm away by the flop. Flop. There we go. 35. I'm actually going to take a bit off this. No, wrong way. That way. Maybe a bit more. Because it does tend to go by just a little bit. Spin! I see it goes by that couple of yards. I just misjudged that.
And about 9 feet to go here.
It's for a birdie. And that's got to be, I mean, outside the left edge. Come on, let's go.
And after that one, 2 under for the day.
Yeah, that's a good point. PME 2001. In over 100 hours in the PC version, I have hit just 2 100% straight shots. That's where the challenge lies, and that's the thing. I made a video up my YouTube channel where I actually talked about, instead of trying to hit a straight shot, which is, it's not impossible, but I mean you could hit, as you say, I could hit what, 100 shots, and I might hit, I could hit 10 straight shots if I'm lucky, but probably I might hit 1, maybe 2 shots if you're lucky. I have hit 1 or 2, but not a lot.
And moving on to the 15th.
And there's a lot of people going on about the tour clubs, how they're not consistent, but as I said before earlier in the stream, it's not the clubs that are inconsistent, it's the players that are inconsistent. The tour clubs you really do have to hit. So I need to hit a draw shot here, hold it up against that wind. So there you go, there's a draw shot. Maybe drawing a bit too much right on the edge of that left cone. But you don't hit a straight shot, or you don't hit, I'm just going to hit this in the red cone. You've got to hit a fade or a draw. You've got to have that ability to turn a certain shot.
Yards out.
Even approach as well, you've got to do it. And that's what a lot of people are saying. I'm going back to player clubs, but player clubs are still the same. You've still got to hit a draw and a fade shot. So it works for player clubs and tour clubs, but tour clubs you really do have to concentrate on hitting a specific type of shot, whether it's a draw or the fade. And as you say, hitting a straight shot just doesn't happen. If you're trying to hit a straight shot, you can just forget it. But if I can take that out of the equation and hit the fade or hit the draw, that's what you need to do. And I've said that in a video, but there's a lot of people going back down to player clubs because they're finding it inconsistent. But as I say, it's not the clubs, it's them. So I mean, here's a perfect example. I've got 140 yards. The wind's coming off my back, which favours a draw shot. I've got 142 yards of carry with this club. I'm just going to put a little bit of loft on it. Now what I'm going to do is, instead of hitting slightly to the right for the draw, what's the lie like? The lie's kind of helping a little bit. So I'm probably going to hit this straight on and then draw this into the wind. A natural draw.
Here's a
So there's a natural draw shot. I'll hold it up, and that should be, now it's slightly, it kind of held up a little bit, but that's what you've got to do. You've got to play that type of shot in.
And setting up 13 feet from the cup here.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably count on maybe 2 hands, maybe 5, 6 straight shots that I know of. But that's what a lot of people are not doing. You've got to find out the shot that you hit. I mean, some people might favour a fade, some people might favour a draw. And when you need to hit the opposite shot, that's where the skill comes into it, where you've got to try and hit a shot that's not natural for you. And I actually think they've got the physics and the actual kind of mechanical element of the swing perfect, in that sense that you've got to hit either or. You've got to commit to a draw shot, or you've got to commit to a fade. And that's a really good swing mechanic. Get it all. Come on, let's go.
For the birdie.
I mean, if you've got a tee shot
3 under for the day,
where there's maybe a lake to the left or to the right, and you've got to hit a shot where, you know, maybe the wind's coming off the lake, and you know you've got to hit a draw shot, and you maybe weak it out to the, or I'm trying to think, what would that be? If the lake was in the left and the wind was coming from the right, and you set up for a fade shot, now you're going to aim that ball kind of slightly, maybe to the kind of left side of the fairway, and fade it into the wind. But if you hit that shot and you hit either a straight shot, or worst case scenario, if you hit a draw shot, you're in the water and that's it. And to me, that is the pure. That's just fantastic. I stand in the tee and I just revel in that, because you've got the opportunity of really messing up a hole if you don't get that shot right.
Okay, I'm moving on to the
and that's the beauty
here.
of it. And that's where a lot of people are not really seeing that. I mean, this hole's a perfect example. Out of bounds, down that edge of that fence. It's not a lot of fairway to hit. The wind's blowing towards the out of bounds. I really need to hit this with a draw. Now, a draw is my natural shot. And there you go, perfect draw shot, holding into the wind,
Promising looking shot
fading
here.
back just a touch, maybe a couple of yards. Perfect. But if I'd missed that and hit maybe an extreme, like a slice, but still in the cone,
From here,
that could have been out of bounds
105
quite
yards.
easy. And that's the beauty of it. That's where this game, I think they've got it absolutely bang on in terms of the two clubs. But I've said to people, I've not said to people, but I've made a video where I talk about just forget the straight shot, take the straight shot out, just forget it, it's not going to happen. Hit the draw, hit the fade, and then learn how to hit either shot at will, basically. And that's where you can actually get this game and kind of get it to really a good art form.
Oh, well, gets it every time.
Right, fire it well. So I may have to aim it over. Maybe a bit there. I need to fade. I need to draw this in. 105. Maybe de-loft a touch. Always scared of going too far when I de-loft it. There we go. Perfect shot. Set up for the draw. Hit the draw shot. Should be
I think
holding.
this is looking a bit long.
It's a bit long. Yeah, put too much on it. Too much de-loft. It's coming back a touch, but not enough. But that's the way to play. Two clubs. Forget the straight
That
shot.
one's gonna play.
Draw and fade.
And this putt's for birdie.
I've actually got a video I might put up where I went out to the course designer and I tested how much it fades and draws. It's around about 5 yards, left and right. So that's quite a significant amount. But I'm back to 17 under. I've got a bit of a kind of buffer zone in this tournament. Bit of breaking this. I feel it's going to break a bit more. I'm going to go a bit there. Downhill as well. This is a little tapper here. She's running. She's running.
Ooh, and that one's very, very
Just
close.
missed. Oh, just missed.
This putt's about 3 feet away. And that putt drops for par.
But I've actually got a different
Sitting
grip
at
on the
3
controller as
under
well.
for the day after that
I
one.
use the cradle technique, I call it, and I've also got another YouTube video out. You can check that out. I think it's titled "How I Grip My Controller," which I think is quite effective. It's quite accurate on the analog stick swing. So we've got a 7-shot lead here. We're going into the road hole,
moving on
probably
to
one of the
the
most famous
17th
holes in
now.
golf here. A really good hole to play. Quite a difficult hole. There's no real margin for error. Hands are sweaty. That was almost straight. You can see it's just slightly to the left. It's a perfect drive though. It's on the fairway. Probably going to have a good flattish lie.
From here, about
This is such a difficult shot.
yards
Long.
to the pin.
You've got the road hole bunker. You've got the path at the back. It's just, you know, it's tight. So I've got a reasonable lie. 193, 3 foot up. 194. I've got a 5 iron here. A little draw would be nice in here. I'm going to put just a bit of loft on. I'm going to go a bit there. Again, I want the natural draw here. That's my shot though.
Here.
It's drawing in. Oh, it's looking nice. It's looking good. Bounce. Bounce hard. Go! Turn, 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 turn. Oh!
And just a tremendous
Ooh, what a
approach
shot.
There was some serious
Oh,
accuracy
man.
involved in that.
Check this shot out. That was absolutely phenomenal. I'm actually going to watch that on my replay because that was just too damn good. Perfect little draw shot. Perfect weight. Good bounce. Oh, look, it just turns. Oh, what a shot. Oh, that was amazing.
And tapping in for birdie. And
Quite
after
proud of that.
One, 4 under is the score for the day.
Whoo! 18 under par.
And moving on to the 18th hole.
Up the last hole. Oh, wee bit of a kind of glitch swing there. Let's just reset, guys. That's a little bit.
Well,
That's probably like an
looking
extreme
it's in
draw.
fairway.
That's like right in the edge of the cone. Maybe got a bit more play action in the ball there. Sets up for a good shot though. There's a valley of sin. Wise. Bit of an uphill wise. Maybe going to deal off this club ever so slightly. 82 to the pin. I reckon. I was going to say that might need just a touch of deal off on it. No, I'm going to reset that. I don't want as much as that. I'm going to go a bit there. Right, I'm going to draw this in. I'm probably going to put it on the pin. Maybe just slightly to the right of it. Right, let's hit our draw shot in here. There we go, perfect. Absolutely on the money as it goes.
I think
as
the
it
shot
goes.
might have a bit too
Just
much
a bit
club.
too much deal off maybe. Oh, spin back. Spin action. Spin action. In the hole. Ooh! Oh, what a finish.
And that was a tremendous approach.
That's probably
Very,
the
very
best
close
I think
now.
I've ever played the 17 and 18 at St Andrews. So we've got a bowl-in birdie here. It's not even a kick-in, it's even less than that.
And tapping in to end this round with a birdie.
So that potentially could be the win.
And that's gonna do
It's
it.
still,
for
the tournament's
broadcast
still
here
live. I
today,
think it
folks.
finishes tomorrow
Myself
at 11.
And all the hardworking people
That'll be
here at the
British Standard
TGC
Time.
Network. Thank you so much.
So
for
there's still
tuning
time
in,
to get
and we'll see you
scores in,
next time.
but we're 18 under par. That's a good score we shot. Quite happy at that. So there we go. There's our round 1 to 4 there. 67, 67, 68, 67. So quite consistent. 19 under par. I'll rate this course. I don't know why. I'll probably give this. I've gave this 5 stars before. It's quite a nice course. I think at the back of the 17th hole, I'd prefer if the cart path you could make it darker. I think it's too bright. Kinda. I don't know. It sticks out too much for me. If they could maybe get a darker tarmac sort of colour, where it's just like maybe not black, but maybe a deeper grey would be better. But it's a nice course, nicely done. Let's just check the scorecard. Probably a bit up and down at areas we kinda. I actually didn't make that many mistakes. We only had bogeys at 11 and 13, and the rest were pars and birdies. So pretty consistent scoring there. So that's us in the clubhouse. We are the leader. I don't know if anybody else can maybe come back because it is a 4-round event. So if nobody's started, then they're probably going to struggle to get their rounds in. So let's check some of the. Oh, where's the bit? Hold on, we take a back here because I think we can check some of the stats. I'd like to maybe just see some of the stats for that as I promptly come back out of the clubhouse. I think to open this up, is the stats on this side or is that? I think I'm in the wrong bit actually. Scorecard. I could probably make the plus. I might actually, just as a kind of heads up, I've got a little bit extra money. I might put like maybe 1,500 into the Open Championship tomorrow. I might just do that actually soon at some point. I might actually kind of put some more money into the plus here for the Open Championship. I'll just do it just now actually, because we're kind of generating money. We're maybe not getting a lot, but it's good that you can actually donate money to it, which is quite good. I think I'm in the wrong bit here actually. I think I need to go to edit. Yeah. So it's 200 to get in, just purely because it is a major, and I've actually already put 1,000 in. I'm actually going to add. I'm going to make it 1,500 additional coins. So there we go. I've sweetened the pot there a little, which I think is quite good. It is a major. It is going to be a big event, and hopefully we draw a few more people in. So that's that done. I think we're going to save that. Does it say confirm? Yep, that's it. Well, I'm going to go for a quick toilet break. Too much excitement on that tournament. Give me 2 seconds, guys and girls. I'm coming. Coming back. Oh, that's better. Right, where was I? Ah! Whoo! Right, what do I want to... I want to go here. I want to check current season. It's not... Oh, it's here, isn't it? Scoring average. Yeah, we're only minus 1.59. We've kind of actually, we've played in the last couple of events, we've not played particularly well. Driving distance. Ooh. Jesmeister, 295.2 yards. Wow, look at my tee shots, 282. Smelly Cat's at 314. Damn, he's only 3.3 yards ahead of me. Damn. I thought there was one with the actual tournaments, but I don't know, maybe I can't see them. So we've actually sweetened up the Open Championship pots, 1,500 extra coins, which is going to be good. Society of Records. Total points, victories, seasons played. I don't think there's really much in that. Sure, let's check the members list. So we've got 14 members.
It's chocolate feeder. Can't have it.
So Keith R done 233s plus 6.6 handicap. Marco there's 2.9. Nether 44 Worlds 2.2, 1.8. Silver EM 2. There we go. John Boy's 2.4. I'm 1 plus 1.4.
Help yourself, feeder.
BMB Troglodytes plus 1.1. Smelly Cat, there's 0.1. He was 0.0 I think before. Jez Meister's 2.1. FlyJJ 2K13's 5.3 plus 5.3. Delvis 10 0.7. Deacon 7364's scratch. He's actually starting to play it a lot better, which I'm glad to see. Colin 13's plus 6.8 and Arthur Jimbo is 16.6. So hopefully we'll see some improvement in some of these guys. Is my sound still coming through? I always get worried. Yeah, sound's still coming through. So guys, that's probably going to end the stream. I just want to check out a few other things. I'm going to check my other societies just to see if there's any new scores added. I'm still really gutted at this. I had a fantastic chance to win this, and I really should have won it. I messed up in the last couple of holes. It's frustrating because it's so hard to win some of these other societies. You really do have to play kind of almost like above exceptional golf. The first round that I had 60 it should have been a 59 easy. I messed up in the last hole. I just caught the rough. And it was quite a good tee shot as well. It just edged ever so slightly into the rough. And I got my par at the last, which shows you that I shot 16 and had a par 5 at the end and got a 5. So, but we should get a good payout from this. I think he's put 1,000 coins extra into this pot. So, I mean, we could be looking at quite a good payout there. Which could be quite good. The Apex Hounds Society, I didn't play well. I kind of had chances maybe to finish solo 4th, but the last round wasn't good. True North, that's got 6 days left, so I've got a bit of time in that one. But only 3 shots behind the leader there, and that's quite a difficult course. That's Highland Rise. It's quite a tight driving course. The fairways are really narrow, and there's a couple of little dog legs in them, so you've got to really be quite precise off the tee. What else? I'm actually going through some of these players. There's John Rahm, Westwood, Molinari. Bubba Watson's not done much. He's had quite a poor run of form. I don't know. It's tough to pick a winner. Very, very tough. But that all starts tomorrow, and my society event versus the pros will kick off. So we actually play against the pros as well. It'll be interesting to see, because I think the scoring in this game is some people can shoot quite low, but we'll probably actually be shooting similar scores to what the pros might be shooting, which I think will make it quite an interesting tournament. How we compare against the actual real event that's happening. I'm actually going to check the schedules. I think he's put for some reason, I don't know why he's done this, he's put He's got like good events like the Volvo Masters. He's got the Indiana Classic, which is at Crooked Stick next week, or coming up tomorrow. The Traction Cash Builder Challenge. I don't know what's in that. Wait till we see how much that is to get in. Just out of kind of matter of interest. The fact he's got Cash Builder, it might be like a. How much is it? Right, it's 100 to get in. Okay. The Alamo Museum Open. Or the San Antonio, Texas TPC. There's Atlanta. So he's got the Open Championship August the 3rd, which is kind of weird. I don't know why he's got that there, because the WHC, WBC, World Golf Champ, WGC golf event is on that week at Firestone. So I don't know why he just doesn't swap out this one and put in the Open Championship there and run it as it's happening in real life than having it done here. But that's his choice, I suppose. And I think the Apex Hound is doing the Open Championship event. But he's got it start on Friday, which is a bit silly. I don't think he realises that he can't have it July the 20th to the 23rd. I think he thinks he's got to separate the 20th and have that the next day, but that's not how it works. So he's got that running. I'll probably play in his as well. I'm probably going to be fed up by Royal Buckdale by the end of the week, because I think there's so many people that are actually going to do it. And then I joined. I had 2 official societies running, but I thought there was too much in it, because sometimes these run like four round events and you really don't have much time to play it. This one I think is a 2-round event, so I don't know if I'll play that. I might just quickly do it off screen. I'm not going to record it. So that's us. I usually like to check my handicap record. So if I actually played, the only one, the bad one we had there was the Northern Forest Golf Club, the 77. But apart from that, we've actually been making really good progress. The 1.4 handicap. Although the handicap, it really just shows you how you're playing in a way, but apart from that, I don't really bother too much with it. So guys, that's going to conclude this stream. I'm going to head off. So I say we've probably won the St Andrews warm-up, but unless somebody can come back and post a score, which could still happen, it's still open. But that's going to conclude it for me. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. It's probably actually been quite a good stream. Quite a good chat.
Excuse me.
Bad rustling there. It's really. Oh my god. So anyway, guys and girls, hit that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. I'm getting close to the 100 subscribers. I never actually thought I would get even close to 100. I'm sitting at, I think, at 83 at the moment. I mean, I'll just quickly check for the sake of checking here. So I'm 84, so I've probably actually gained another subscriber just today, so at some point. So we're only 16 away from 100, which, I mean, is just fantastic. It's quite scary to think that there's all those people out there actually tuning in and watching videos. It's kind of weird. And it's something I never really thought I would actually do, especially with talking, because I can stutter quite a bit. I used to, when I was young, I used to have quite, not a bad stutter, but you know, it was kind of difficult at times. But anyway, guys, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 100. Be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you for more streams and videos coming up soon. Take care, everybody. Enjoy your night, or if you're somewhere else in the world that's sun's coming up, enjoy your day. Catch you later, guys. Bye.